Building the Wrecking Ball is brought to you in part by a grant from the Gibson family of musical instruments, builders of the world's finest handcrafted American-made guitars, mandolins, and banjos since 1894.
Last chance to change your mind about tonight.
About tonight? Definitely.
Right on, it's done, man.
Thank you very much. Welcome. We're in town to play some of my new record tomorrow at a radio convention, a record that Daniel Lanois produced. And I hope you enjoy it. This is the title track. It's called Wrecking Ball. John Condon from Asylum asked me if I wanted to work with, a different producer for the next project. If there was anyone that I'd ever really wanted to work with. And I said Daniel Lanois, so he said, okay. So I made a phone call.
The invitation came at a time when I was kind of getting tired of working on my own music. And hey, a chance to work with one of the great singers, so felt real comfortable, and I like the songs that Emmy played for me, and on the spot I decided, yeah, let's do it. Let's start next month. So
yeah, it was pretty quick. Yeah. Working at Woodland was, well, we're just sitting around playing music. I don't think anybody was that overwhelmed by the red recording button. You don't worry about, well, is this musician going to work with this musician? It's just an idea, what would it be like if you got these people together? Let's see what we'll come up with, because we weren't trying to make any specific type of record. We weren't trying to make a country record or a pop record, whatever that is. We were just trying to make music. I had certain songs that gave me sort of a concept, but I think it's important to always leave that open, because I think a record becomes what it's going to become. And so it was a grand experiment. When we got down to New Orleans, we started working with a different group of people, building some tracks up and adding some things to the existing tracks. All these people were brought together by Daniel. I mean, he's very comfortable working in an eclectic situation. I think he's comfortable in all different musical worlds. Obviously, knowing Daniel's work, I was just excited about what he was going to bring to the songs that we both liked, and then whatever other songs kind of came our way. I really saw it as a real, collaboration, that he would have a lot to do with what the record ended up being. Of course, I knew he was a good musician because of his work on other people's records and his own, but he played on every track on Wrecking Ball and brought something really special and unique, a real fire and a passion to the songs. He also had a really good song sense about the songs that we recorded. He also brought some of his own tunes to the album. So really, he was involved in just every single aspect of the making of this record.
Oh, where will I be? Where Will I Be is a song that I had on my burner, half-baked, and I was still wrestling with some of the words. But the track that I had for it was great. You know, it had a real sound to it. And I played it for Emmy, and she liked the sort of the unusual rhythm of it, and we decided to go after it. It's actually kind of an unlikely phrasing for Emmy, and it took a little while to lock into it, but I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out in the end.
Ready when you are.
The thing that makes it good is that at the end of it all, you get to get up on stage with some great musicians and play music that you really love.
Oh, the streets are crowded, and there's glass everywhere, and a baby stares out with motherless eyes, and the long beauty on fields of war, traveling lament to the poet's core. Never seen love, and addiction stays on tight like a glove. Oh,
was it. That was great. Had all the right accents to me.
Morning.
Morning. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Trying to get a little bit of morning skating in.
In the kitchen?
It surprises me that in the 90s we would still be pigeonholing and segmenting and categorizing. I don't think the listeners look for it. That's somebody else's idea. I have a feeling that Emmy's fans are going to like this record because it has soul in it. I think ultimately that's what people respond to in records. This one sort of operates beyond the boundaries of country or folk. I mean, that's still all in there, but I suppose this is another record that pushes beyond the boundaries of categorization.
Don't try that with little kids. Daniel had all kinds of wonderful equipment, amps, instruments, delays and EQs, wonderful old microphones. He has a great collection of old microphones as well as wonderful vintage instruments. And he uses them. You know, he's not just a collector, somebody who collects things just because it's an investment or they look good. He uses everything. I mean, the walls are just covered with all kinds of percussion instruments, you know, tambourines and drums everywhere, every conceivable type of drum. And instruments, you know, covering the pool table in every single room. On 3 floors, there's instruments.
Well, there's a technique that you can use to hang on to the sort of original feeling of a track. That's by doing such a good rough mix that you don't better it, and then you end up using the rough mix, which was the case with the song Goodbye. We invited the writers to come in and sit in on the session. So Goodbye was cut with Steve Earle playing the guitar.
Is it a country record?
Well, you know, I've been thinking about that. I figure we're in a country. So all records are country records, in a way. People tend to say that everything I do is a country record because I'm considered a country artist, because at one point I made a big deal about doing country music, but that was when nobody from my sort of peer group, you know, was doing country music. See, the way I always hoped and envisioned the country music would grow and expand would be to really explore all the different subtle possibilities within the musical genre. Because you've got so much that comprises country. I mean, you've got blues, bluegrass, mountain music, you've got Tex-Mex, you've got honky-tonk, you've got Cajun, you've got folk music. Country music is really a blend of so many different kinds of music. You know, ultimately you have to like the music, and I really love what we've been doing here.
She needs to hear a guitar when she starts singing, take it out.
Just from my curiosity, can I just see if I ever sang My Father's Arms on any of these tracks? Listening to what you've done when you're recording, it can either be great and stirring and moving and exciting, or it can be real depressing if you haven't quite gotten what you think a song should be. This album, that only happened to us one time, so that's wonderful. That's a lot better than going in and saying, well, this is pretty good, and maybe we'll add this and this and this and this, and then maybe it'll be soup. Come in, everybody. No, we want to have some. This is Kate McGarrigle. I'm big fans of the McGarrigles. They were there for several days, so we were able to hang out and sat around in the house in New Orleans. And Kate would play the piano and we'd do some singing. And it was lovely for me to be able to visit with them because they're two of my favorite people as well as artists. That's a good part of recording, is being able to get together with friends, make new friends, and sometimes bring in old friends on a project and get a chance to enjoy their talents and also their company. Let's do the whole album in F. The key of love, as Rose Maddox says.
There are other keys available.
Like what? What's available?
Any key, G, A.
A?
Well, G sharp is great.
G sharp? Try G sharp. Let's just try Blackhawk and G sharp. Let's just see.
Is that G sharp? Oh, good. I can still count. Okay, this is the tempo.
Well, I work a double shift in a bookstore in St. Clair while he pushed the burning windows into Fasco stinking air where the truth bites and stings. I remember just what we were as the noon bell rings for Blackhawk and the white-winged dove. Hold on to your aching heart. I'll wipe the liquor from your lips. A small-town hero never dies. He fades a bit and down into the blast furnace in the heat of the open heart. And at the punch clock he remembers Blackhawk and the white-winged dove. We were 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 Blackhawk and the white-winged
Nice piano playing. Nice big chords to sing to. Yeah.
Ring the bells of Rennie till they ring inside my head forever. Frail my heart apart and play me little shady grove. Ring the bells of Rennie till they ring inside my head forever. Frail my heart apart.
Emmy, you're still the loudest,
Okay.
oddly enough.
Well, she's got a
I
louder
love a nice
voice.
low part. Neil Young's name came up pretty early on because we were doing a song of his. That even if he hadn't written the song Wrecking Ball, that his voice would be the voice that should be there doing the harmony. So we figured we would call him And we had asked him if he would mind singing on another song, a song that Lucinda Williams wrote called Sweet Old World, and perhaps playing harmonica on it. He and his wife Peggy flew down from San Francisco, came to the house in New Orleans, arrived that evening, and set up a microphone in the middle of the living room where the console was. He didn't use headphones. He knew exactly the sound that he was looking for.
Yeah, well, this sounds pretty good here. We got something happening here. Just so I can tell, maybe a little, just a hair too much, but I don't know. Let's try it. See how it blends in.
Okay.
She's singing so good, and I'm overdubbing, you know. So.
See what you lost when you left this world. This sweet old world. What you lost when you left this world. This sweet old world. The breath from your own lips. The touch of fingertips. A sweet and tender kiss. The sound of a midnight train wearing someone's ring. Someone calling your name. Somebody's home, cradle in your arms. Didn't you think you were worth anything? See what you lost when you left this world. This sweet old world. What you lost when you left this world. This sweet old world. Millions of us in love, promises made good. Your own flesh and blood, looking for some truth, dancing with no shoes. Beneath the rhythm of blues, the pounding of your heartstrong, together with another one. Didn't you think anyone loved you? See what you lost when you left this world. This sweet old world. What you lost when you left this world. This sweet old world. See what you lost when you left this world. This sweet old world. What you lost when you left this world. This sweet old world.
great song, very close.
Sounds like we cut it live.
Yeah.
Right there.
Well, you did cut it live.
Yeah, but I mean,
But at least I don't sound like it's not sticking out. It just sounds, you never know. Beautiful. It sounds great, though. It's a great take. You know, you can't go wrong with that take, no matter what's on it.
you know, we put everything on it. Hey, Malcolm.
See, to me, this whole song is about two things. It's about the words and the melody, very specifically.
Malcolm Byrne does just about everything. He'll pick up any instrument and play it. He engineers. He had great song ideas. He pitched Wrecking Ball to us. Then if we needed a tambourine or if we needed a B3 organ on something, and of course he played the famous upright piano that had a specific sound that drew everyone to it. So it ended up being purchased and driven down to its new home in New Orleans, where it now resides amongst many other instruments.
Morning.
Hi, Bob.
Hi, Annie.
Hey, Bob.
So do you think we've got some pictures?
I love these pictures. Yeah. Yeah, they look good. Easiest photo session I ever did. This is the drug of choice. Dark chocolate covered espresso beans. Really good. We tried to keep them around the house all the time. They became a fixture of the recording.
Deeper Well started out as this cute little song that we would rattle off in one take, and it went through 4 versions, and ultimately we built it on top of a rejected track. We just built the vocals on top of a drum track that Larry Mullen had played, and
completely different key from the original way we worked it up.
We got Emmy singing in Johnny Cash's range.
Yeah.
I really love it. I think it's great.
Yeah, I love it too, but it was almost like we got all these tracks that sort of effortlessly came sort of live and presented themselves to us. Just, now you're going to work. I'm hiding and you're going to have to find me. That's sort of like what that track said.
Sunburned hot, it burned my eyes, burned so hot I thought I'd died and gone to hell, looking for the water from a deeper well. I went to the river, but the river was dry. I fell to my knees and I looked to the sky, and the spring rain fell. I saw the water from a deeper well. Well, looking for the water from a deeper well. Well, looking for the water from a deeper well. I was ready for love, I was ready for the money, ready for the blood and ready for the honey, ready for the winning, ready for the bill, looking for the water from a deeper well. I found some love and I found some money, found that blood would drip from the honey, found I had a thirst that I could not quell, looking for the water from a deeper well. bottom of a hole or a deeper well. Looking for the water from a deeper well. Looking for the water from a deeper well. I rock with a cradle and I roll with the rage. I shook those walls and I rattled that cage. Took my trouble down a dead-end trail, reaching out a hand for a holier grail. Hey there, mama, did you carry that load? Did you tell your baby about the bend in the road, about the rebel yell, about the one that fell, looking for the water from a deeper well? Looking for the water from a deeper well. Looking for the water from a deeper well.
That was great. The line that we just put in is fantastic. So I think we should call it a night.
You never know what's going to happen. There's always surprises, which keeps you on your toes. So everything's going good, and then just when you think a song's going to be one way, it takes a left turn and becomes even better, which is great. Initially, you're drawn to a song. You know, you hear a demo or you hear someone's version of it, and you're drawn to the song by something in the lyric and the melody.
We will all go.
Which could be one that might work in with this project that we're talking about.
Where's that from?
Once you get the song, and the song is good for you, you know, and you find the right key, then the magical process in the studio is what, you know, what comes out. That's been happening on this record. Every song is taken on dimensions that I just never dreamed of.
No, bring it way down, slow it down a bit.
We'll check it.
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna stick with this kind of numbskull riff for a little while, Malcolm.
I think that people have eclectic taste, but, you know, radio doesn't really reflect it. I think most people, if you go in their living rooms or wherever they keep their music, you know, you won't find just one type of music. And it seems odd that there isn't a station where you can just hear all the great stuff. It used to be that way, as I remember listening to radio, you know.
Come on, everybody. We all gotta just love each other and make this thing happen now. Come on.
When you work with a singer, as in the case of Emmy, like a master vocalist, she's not going to forget what she has learned if she gets thrown into the deep end. So we try the deep end in a few spots.
I never felt that I was ever in any trouble, or I was just being carried by the wave, you know, of creativity and energy that was going on, and just inspired by it. I mean, you hear people playing with a lot of feeling and a lot of soul, and there's beautiful things being played. I mean, like the combinations of the instruments, like the combination of Malcolm's piano with Dan's mando and something like that, or, you know, like the stick drum that Tony played on Orphan Girl. And, you know, you think you know the song, and you do know the song, but then something else is happening, you're not even conscious of it, but it affects what you're doing vocally because it's affecting you emotionally. It's the combination of those two things. I suppose I felt I was being challenged, but I wasn't aware of it. It was just more the exhilaration of being involved with that creative process of just music. I mean, music is a joyful very emotional thing. And that's what this record was for me.
Stretching